how to lay out your vanity top when using 12 by 12 tile. Alright, now I'm using this marble. It's a gray, silver, with a little white, and a little black. Alright, and these are 12 by 12 tiles. I'm going to show you how to lay out your vanity top when using 12 by 12 tile. I will also be putting these 12 by 12 tile on the wall for the backsplash, the height of the vessel sink, and then how tall the waterfall faucet is. It needs a higher splash. And so I will show you how to lay this out. So with no further ado, let's do this. And remember, easy 2 tips and tricks where you see everything up close and personal. Tell a friend, help me out. Appreciate it. Alright, this wall rolls a little bit. It is not perfectly straight. Alright, so we have to figure out how big a piece we're going to need from this outer edge or inner edge to the tile, the backsplash on the wall. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to determine this and how to figure that out. Alright, because there's a roll in the wall. Your walls are not perfectly straight, although you don't see that. Alright, so let's get to this so I can show you that process. Okay, first thing you need to do is determine the overhang of what you're going to have here on the outer edge. Alright, now this is 7/16 thick, which is a 1/16 shy of a 1/2 inch. Alright, 1/16 short of a 1/2 inch. Alright, and we're right there at it, okay? Actually, now we are right there at it. Now, on the outer edge, on this outside edge, we are also 7/16, alright? So that it is flush on the outer edge over here, alright? Now that's the corner. Now I could scribe a line right here at the pencil, so I know exactly where that is. Or I can take this spacer and I can put it up here at the corner to mark the spot. Alright? Now that I have this set, alright, so let's get this corner perfectly where we want it. Alright, bring that right out to that edge right there. Make sure it's flush. Okay. Now, that's where we want it. Alright, now, I figured out that 9 inches works. Okay, so I come up here to 9, right to this edge. Okay, to this inner edge, I bring it to 9. Okay. Now I'm at 9 there. Now let's see how far away from the tile we are over here. Okay, this shows me that I have about 3/16 1/4 inch of space, so I'm good. That'll work. These tile can vary a little bit. They can come back and forth as long as they stay under the edge of this tile. Okay? And these tile, this backsplash, is going to get set down on top of the tile after they're installed on the countertop or this vanity top. Alright, so you check it. So now let's move it over and check. Alright, now we're setting this. Alright, that's flush. I'm going to pinch this here, hold it right in place. And then if I have to move this, I can move this other side and get that lined up. Okay, that's flush. Come over here, check it. That's flush, we're good. Now, again, let's bring this over here. bring this out. All right, here's 9 right there. Okay, bring it to this back edge, and again we have about the same. Actually, it's a little bit more, but we're still behind. All right, this edge is still back inside, and so 9 is working. All right, and then you do that, and you move your tile all the way across, or you could just line them up with the spacers all the way across, and take your tile, your backsplash, and move it and measure left corner, right corner, center, or right corner, center, left corner. All right, the ends, the middle, or the middle and the ends. Okay, you check one side, you check the other side, you check the middle. All right, and I've done this. And so 9 inches is what I'm going to use. All right. And so that'll work for this piece I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut this piece 9 inches. That'll put me over the lip on the back edge. All right. And it will put me behind the tile, this backsplash, all the way across. Now they may come in a little bit, they may go out a little further, but this backsplash is going to sit down on top and you will never see it. All right, because look here, look. If this backsplash sits here, or if it sits here, okay, you can't tell it by looking at the front of it over here, whether it's back here, as long as it's behind the bottom edge of your backsplash. All right, it could be right on that corner as long as it's behind that edge. All right, and see, we're floating over there, but we'll be glued to the wall. All right, so this, your top can be in a little bit, out a little bit. As long as it's under this, it'll never be seen. And as long as these are straight and these are in line, you'll never know. You won't see it, and that's part of the purpose for this. Okay? So you don't see what's going on with the back edge of your top, all right, of your tile here. And so this is like trim. It hides it. And it keeps your wall clean and easier to clean. All right? So that's the beauty of backsplash. All right, so if you have any questions on this, feel free to ask. I hope this was clear and helpful, precise, where you now, if you didn't know or wasn't sure, helps you to put yours on. Now, with the wall rolling, that's going to take a little bit of doing, and I will be doing a video on installing the backsplash as well. And I'll try to be a lot more thorough, but I believe that's pretty straightforward with laying your countertop. And as long as your front edge is nice and straight, as long as everything connects good, nice and tight joints, and everything lines up well, straight and even, and level, it's all good, okay? So the backsplash acts as trim. It hides the imperfections on that outer edge where nobody sees it, and that's the purpose of trim, okay? So I'm putting on this countertop with 12 by 12 tiles. Once that's set in about 24 hours or so, I'll come back, drill the holes for the sink, for the vessel sinks, for the drain pipes, in the tile for the waterfall faucets, and I'll be using a coring bit. I'll probably do a video on that as well. So stay tuned. Tell a friend about my channel. You know, summer's coming. People have plans, you know, to do their remodeling generally in the summertime. And so tell a friend about my channel, a neighbor, You know, with my how-tos, home improvement, all the different how-tos that I have here with caulking and painting and tile and yard pavers, walk pavers, you know, sidewalk pavers, woodworking, etc., etc. I'm sure there's something for everybody here. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. United we stand, united we make it happen. Never give up, because there's always a way, always. And remember, Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, where you see everything up close and personal. Bye for now. Look forward to hear from you. Alright, a sneak preview. Alright, now, these are leave-in spacers, okay? Because they go right down to the bottom. They stay down there at the bottom. Okay? Now you see the space I have there, and you see how it tightens up there. So that's going to work. So, cut you a tester piece, and then try it in each space with each tile. Alright, now let's put it between these two and see how it's going to come out. Okay, see, there you go. Now let's see what it looks like back behind this tile. Alright, this is a sneak preview. Alright, see the variation on the wall. Alright. Alright, so this is going to be the backsplash, okay, all the way across. I'm going to have a custom section here in the middle. The tile is going to be custom cut, so there'll be a little surprise for that. And so there you have it. Alright, there it is. Alright, remember, Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, where you see everything up close and personal.